Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the Type 64. It's the Tier 6 Chinese premium light tank located on north spawn of Prokhorovka, and this one is under the command of Mr. Lan. Game started. Well, if you remember the last replay we had featuring Mr. Lan in this vehicle, he had 1 mark of excellence on the barrel, and now he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel. Yes, he's been playing this tank very, very hard and getting excellent results. Now, as you know, it's a Chinese light tank, but it's actually made in the Republic of China, which is in Taiwan. And the Chinese claim this island as their own, but it's not. It belongs to the people of that island. And, well, if they do try to steal it away from those people, I think the rest of the world will have something to say about that. Well, he's got a bit of spotting there. He spotted for 680 hit points on the VK2801. Oh, Arty just zipping overhead. He just checked it, landed on the Hellcat, who went to the normal spotting position, or rather TD position. And that Cromwell, I think he might be in trouble. Yeah, you were spotted, Sunshine, and he's taken 2 shots in damage, and that Chappie's going to be spotted as well. Yep, definitely spotted. Yep, these guys are taking damage, and I think that 5916 is also going to be taking damage if he's not careful.
Withdraw from that position.
Yep. And we just lost the Super Chappie. So, some fairly bad decisions by these guys, but Mr. Lan's made an excellent decision because he went to this bush, which actually gave him the ability to spot. He went to this bush mainly because the VK2801 had already been seen, I think, by him, and so the nearest bush he could go to was this one. Yeah, looks like his teammates are taking fire. Yep, those guys just got hit. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, the Type 64s, 50 of them were built rather. It's a combination of the M42 Duster, which is a 40mm armed anti-aircraft tank, or I should say anti-aircraft vehicle, but it is a tank basically, and that tank was actually manufactured from an M41, yes, from the Walker Bulldog. They manufactured those during the 60s, and so it isn't unusual. Oh, we just lost the IKV. It is an unusual vehicle because it's a combination. It's got the Hellcat turret with a 76mm gun, and he decided he had to hit that shot into the T-52, or rather not the T-52, the T-34. He had to move because these guys are now getting very close to our camp area. Go for the Rudy. Lost sight of them. Okay, he's changing position to use these bushes further up near the cloud. There's the Rudy. Oh, was he seen? No, he wasn't seen, but he gets one into the Rudy, and he has to pull back because he was spotted that time. There are 3 tanks down on his team now. It's not looking so good, but the enemy may have made a mistake of coming up this end too quickly whilst there's too many defenders, and so he may end up losing out. The AMD's a 1-shot, and he's now out the game. That's a kill. Okay, Rudy's just the other side. He got that one as well, so that's 2 kills. ARL D39 tank destroyer, and he kills that one, so 3 kills. Not bad. Another enemy's turned up. It's a VK3002M, which, as you know, is the Panther prototype. Good shot right into the turret. It looks like it went near the cupola, and we've got a Cromwell there as well. Good shot right into the turret. 99, but he took around from the T-3485. I think that's the guy he hit earlier. Yeah, so he's lost 196 hit points, which is a high roll, and it looked like it went into the engine bay. Yeah, you can see that there. Now, most people know in the game that the Type 64 is a combination of Hellcat and M42 Duster, but what a lot of people don't realise is that there were 2 Type 64s actually built by the Chinese. The first one was basically the one you see here, which is like a Hellcat on steroids. The second one, which is called the Type 64 Experimental, was actually a Republic of China variant of the Walker Bulldog. So the M41D that you actually see in the game as a premium light tank, that is also the Tier 8 one, that is also, or was known as the Type 64 Experimental. Okay, spotted the box tank. No, hit the critical hit there. May have hit the gun. That one hit the casement around the turret. Go for the kill. No, he didn't get the kill, but he did get some damage assist. Okay, he's going to take up the TD position where these wrecks are. These are the guys that were killed by the Arty. I think Arty's now focusing on the corner. Okay, he's decided he's going to go back to that corner. He's looking around using his 3D perspective, his all-round situational awareness to work out where the enemy is. We know there's a VK and a Cromwell over there. There's the T-3485 that hit him earlier. Well, he hit the armour, but he didn't pen. That one penned. Just reacquire. Oh, and he didn't get the kill. He missed out on that one. We're 2 tanks down now. We were at 3 tanks down, now we're 2. So yes, there were 2 Type 64s, but the other tank that was also known as the Experimental 64 was actually the M41D that you see in the game. And I think one of the reasons why this tank is so quick, 72.4 kilometers an hour, is down to the fact that it's actually got a Walker Bulldog hull. Well, the M42 Duster was mostly made with parts from Walker Bulldogs. It wasn't an actual Walker Bulldog, it was just parts from the Walker Bulldog, and they put it together. The engine is by Continental. It's a 6-cylinder gasoline engine generating 500 horsepower. And the tank itself only weighs 25 tons, so it's relatively light. And with 500 horsepower, which is a lot of horsepower for a light tank like this, you can understand why it moves so quickly. Yeah, Arty's definitely trying to pummel this corner. Whoa, there's another round on the way in. Yep. In fact, Arty rounds are relatively easy to dodge now. This is one of the reasons why a lot of Arty players are having difficulty trying to get shots on target. It's because they get that warning that there's a shell on the way. They hit a rumble, and then obviously the shell suddenly impacts. Okay, the VK3002M just took out our Cromwell. And we got MT25. We took him around from the T52. Got one in. He's a one. Oh, he's not a one shot, but he could be if we get a high roll. And there's Arty trying to get us. And another one. And that missed as well. So long as you're fast enough, you can dodge the shells. He needs to get that T-52 because that's the eyes and ears from the guys down south. The Arty are working off him. The enemy Cromwell's come over this side of the map. There he is, backing up. Yes, gets one in. There's the T-52. 2 Arty shots missed. There's 3 Arty in this game. This is the T-52. He's gone over the other side of the bank. It's the other side of the box tank. Go for him. Go for him. Yes! Okay, now there's only 3 Artys down this end of the map. Go for the Arty. Kill all the Arty. I know I'm an Arty guy, but at this moment, they are the ones who are in trouble. There's the Cromwell. Tries to go for the Cromwell. He's 2 shots. That's 1. Go for the kill. Yes! And that's a Top Gun. He's happy. So 3 enemy Artys. We know at the other end of the map is the VK. So there's 3 Arty ahead of him. And there's one of them just fired. There's the other M44. 1 in. 2. Kill shot. He's just fired. He's gone. That's one. That's 7 kills. Where's the next one? This is for Pascucci's and Radleys. Where are you? There you are. 1 in. 2. Get behind him. Nudges him for a bit of a ram. Oh, taking a round from the VK who's come back. There's the kill shot. That's the Pascucci's and the Radleys. He needs to get out of sight of that VK. He took 2 rounds. I think one of them was blocked shot. He's only got 1 round of ammunition left. Just 1 round left. He blew all his ammunition, killing the Artys. There's still 1 enemy Arty out there, but I think he has taken a round. Well, we've only got the VK left. There's the VK. He's a 1-shot. If he can take this guy out... Oh! Dipsy doodled there to dodge the shot. The VK will have reloaded. Make sure you get this kill. He can't really afford to ram, but if he does, he could ram himself into the enemy on a suicide run just to take them out. He needs to make certain that this shell counts. The enemy Arty's over this side of the map. You can hear the shells coming in from this direction. There's the VK. Now, calmly, accurately. Yes! Brilliant! Now, enemy Arty is somewhere around here and he saw us. He saw us and he fired just at us. He's down here. Okay, so he's got no ammunition left, but he can ram the enemy and take them out. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. Okay, this is for a suicide run. He needs his teammate to shoot the Hummel so he can then go in and get the last kill. This is for a Pools medal. He's got no ammo left, but he wants that last kill. He needs that Pools medal. He's having to try and reverse back up the slope to get up this point here because it's so slippery. He needs the MT25 or the M44 to soften up that Hummel. So he needs to spot them and allow the M44 to do his magic, get the shot into that Hummel, badly damage him, and then we can ram kill him. Where is he? Where did you go? Did you chase us? There he is. Now hit him, he's indicating. Hit that target, M44, get him. Keep him in sight. Nice. Get close enough to keep him in sight. Make sure the M44's got plenty to fire at. But as soon as he fires, go in for the kill. Ram him to death. There he is. He's looking at us. He can't get a shot at us though. Not from this position. I'm not sure what the MT25's doing. He might be actually on his side. Or he's just maybe disconnected. I've had similar situations recently where I've actually known that my teammate was... he's going for the ram! Yes! Perfect! What a kill! What a kill! He dies, but he wins the game for his team. What an incredible game that was. It was an ace tanker game for Mr. Lad in the Type 64. He died right at the end, killing the last enemy. Got an eye for that. Got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points of damage. A bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He managed to get 8. He got a demolition expert. He blew apart one of the enemy tanks. He also picked up a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, a fighter effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. He killed all 3 enemy Arty, both M44s down at the south end of the map, and then that Hummel who actually had the sense to actually move up the map to try and get near the cap, and to do so on the other side of the railway line to ensure that his safety. Obviously, we were spotting that towards the end because we knew which direction the shells were coming from. Even though they weren't hitting us, we could see the traces and knew where it was coming from. So, yes, he got the Demetrius medal for 3 enemy SPGs. He got a Pools medal for killing 10 of the enemy. That's 2/3 of the enemy team. He also got a patrol duty for killing or being the only one spotting 6 enemy tanks whilst they were damaged. A high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and finally a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. What a battle that was, and the end game, oh, that was really thrilling on its own. I don't know what the M44 was doing at the last, or the MT25 for that matter. I think they were just watching what was going on and they weren't paying attention, but Mr. Lamb picked his moment and he got an excellent ram kill by running into the side of the vehicle and spinning him round. He died in the process, but he got the kill he needed and won the game. Let's have a look at the team score and see what the scores were. 3,165 hit points of damage. The next high scorer only had 1,841. That was Cromwell on his own team, followed by the M44 on the enemy team with 1,557 by him. When it came to kills, he had the highest number with 10. The next highest scorer had 1/3 of that, and that was the T52 on the enemy team with 3 kills. 2 kills went to the Hellcat, the Cromwell, the M44, or the other M44, the VK3002M and the Cromwell on the enemy team. When he came to base XP, he was very close to getting 2,000. He got 1,933 base experience points from that one. The next highest scorer was the Cromwell with 622, followed by the M18 Hellcat with 596. He fired 45 rounds in that game. All of his ammo. He ran out of ammo at the end. The only thing he can do after killing that VK with a fantastic shot, just the top of the turret showing, but he still managed to get the guy. All he could do to kill the Hummel was ram him. I was hoping that the M44 would oblige and fire around him, which would badly wound the Hummel, and then of course Mr. Lang could do a sideswipe or a ram kill towards the end just to make sure he got that 10th kill and earned his Pools medal. But you don't often see a match where somebody runs out of ammo during the game, but it does happen to T67 drivers and Type 64s, and when it does, then it means they have to be inventive if they want to get more kills. And one of our own players, yes, I Need Coffee Dude, the guy who helped found What Arty Noobs with me, you've seen a replay I put up for him where he actually did use a T67 to ram kill 2 enemy tanks before finally being taken out by the enemy Arty right at the end of the game. We can see in this one, Mr. Land got 34 direct hits on the enemy, 29 penetrations. Again, he used premium ammo that gives you the pen. He's trying to get his 3rd mark. 3,165 hit points of damage, of which 1,310 were at more than 300 meters. This was much more close in action operation where he was trying to shoot enemies were in very close range. 5 hits received from the enemy, 4 penetrations, 1 non-penetration, and 2 hits by way of splash damage. The enemy Arty was not leaving him alone. They knew he was the big danger in this game. 5 enemy vehicles spotted, 13 enemy vehicles damaged and 10 kills. So there was only 2 enemy tanks he didn't have a part of killing in this game. 2,424 hit points of spotting assists from the game. 67,152 credits from the actual battle, 50,364 from personal reserves and 25,182 from battle payments, a total of 176,274 credits altogether. And even though he used up all of his premium ammo, as you can see there, massive ammo charge for using APCR virtually all the way, he still ended up with a profit. If he'd been playing with a free-to-play account, he would have made a loss. But because he actually had a premium account, he ended up with 21,514 credits to take away. 1,933 XP, 870 for this being a premium vehicle, and took away 3,770 experience points altogether. So you saw that the last battle was on the 29th of July. This one was on the 30th of July. On his sprint to get his 3rd mark, and so 1 day apart. And the next replay was from the 31st of July, which of course is recent, so just this past few days. So stick around and watch that replay, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. Thank you for watching.